Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back again here with another reaction here. So this is top 8 things to do for first timers in Manila plus Makati, Philippines 2023. This is by Roseanne, I guess, Ducette. I'm not sure. So I will be visiting the Philippines, actually Manila in November. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing vlogs as filming at and uploading and all that. I might just film for the whole week, and then when I get home, I'll start editing vlogs and uploading them. I'm not sure. Depends on how I feel when I get there. But so yeah, I'll be in Manila for the first time. I will be staying in Makati. This is in November. This coming up here in about a month, and so I'll actually be on a plane right now when I a month from now. So, anyways, sorry about the lack of uploads in the past week or so. Just been pretty busy here. Been pulling extra hours at work and just stacking up cash for the trip. I like having a good amount of money saved up whenever I go on a trip because I'm just like you. I'm working day to day in the rat race, and then I go and do my travels. So, but yeah, I like having a good amount of cash saved up so that just in case something pops up, there's an emergency, I have the money there. Anyways, you don't need to know about all that. But that's the reason for the lack of uploads. I just I just haven't had the time, and also, to be honest, been a little bit lazy to do it. But anyways, we're here now, so let's get started. Top 8 things to do for first timers in Manila plus Makati. So let's go.
I've been to the Philippines more than 15 times since my teens. I'm usually in the provinces, but these are spots in Manila I made sure not to miss. Add these to your next trip. Let's start with Chinatown. This one's special.
Okay, I'm definitely coming here. This looked amazing from what I've seen on Google. A lot of my research that I do for my trips, I start with Google, of course, and I'll just go to Google Maps. Well, no, I'll go to a Google search, and I'll be like, top things to do in whatever city, and then I'll get I get a, there's blogs and stuff that have lists of what to do while you're in that city, and I'll take that, and then I start looking on YouTube on things to do in these areas. So that's where I start doing my research and see what looks fun, what looks interesting, and go from there. But yeah, I'm definitely going to Chinatown. It looked pretty nice here, so let's get into it.
It's the oldest Chinatown in the world, established in 1594. It's also known as the Binondo District. There's beautiful churches, shops, open markets, eateries. It is a busy area in general, so if you want somewhere a little more chill, head over to the next stop, Intramuros. You can walk to Intramuros from Chinatown using one of the walk
Oh, that's nice. Um, I didn't hear about this area. Let's see.
bridges like I did. It is a 30-minute walk in the heat. You can also just take a motor tricycle, jeepney, or taxi. Intramuros, or the Walled City Manila, was built in the late 1500s when Spain invaded Philippines.
Okay, I've heard about this. I did see this in another vlog. I can't remember where, but yeah, I have heard about this. I'm not sure if I'll go see this. It does look interesting. Seeing that old architecture from the 1500s. But I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go there yet. Uh, but definitely Chinatown, definitely some night markets. I really want to get into that, and also look around Makati and see what's around there. But let's see.
Was a center for elites during occupation for more than 300 years. It's a large area with plazas, churches, museums, and monuments. There's so much not in this video, you'll just have to see. A 20-30 minute walk away is Rizal Park, also known as Luneta Park. It was where Philippines National
I've seen this on Google, Rizal Park. It's right by the coast, I think. I think it goes from the coast into the city. So I think that'll be cool to see. Might go for a walk here. Rhea is coming with me. I'm flying her out from Bohol, so she will be joining me on the trip, and I'll get to see her for about a week, and also see Manila. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, was executed along with other revolutionaries who rebelled against the Spanish colonial government. Now it's a beautiful
They name a lot of places after this guy, Jose Rizal. Yeah, he was executed. I briefly read up on him, but he was executed by the Spanish, I think, and So like all over the Philippines, you'll have like Rizal Boulevard, Rizal Park, all all stuff named after him. So that's pretty cool that they commemorate him like this.
A large urban park to stroll with water fountain shows, gardens, and monuments to check out. Don't miss it, especially if you're already at Intramuros. Heading south, closer to Makati, is BGC or Bonifacio Global City. This area is if you're looking for an urban commercial hub to hang out at, with international restaurants and branded shopping. It's a nice, quieter place to chill outside bustling Manila. Otherwise, you can skip it. But
Yeah, I'll definitely check out BGC. It's right next door to Makati. So I do wanna. So like last time, me and Rhea went had like a night out drinking. I don't really like drinking that much, but when I do, I like to kind of go all out. So we went to that rooftop bar in one of my earlier vlogs, and then we ended up. So that was nice. It was cool. Nice to look over the city. I liked it. The drinks were a little expensive, but it was nice. And then after that, we left and we heard down the street like an outdoor live music venue going on. So I said, let's just go check it out. And we checked it out there, and we had a great time at that spot, even more than the rooftop bar. And they were doing live music and having food and drinks, and there was a lot of people there. It was fun. And so I want to find another place like that here in either Makati, BGC, somewhere around there where there's like a live music. It's outside. There's a lot going on. I think that'll be good for one night. So if anyone knows any places like that in Makati where it's kind of like outdoor, kind of covered, where they're playing live music and you can order drinks and stuff and food, let me know because I want to go to one of those places.
if you're already in BGC, head to the Little Venice of Manila or the Venice Grand Canal Mall. It's a 30-minute walk from BGC. I love walking.
Oh wow, this is nice. I might have to go. I mean, I'm only going to be here a week, so I won't be able to do everything. But this looks pretty cool. This reminds me of I think it's the Venetian in Las Vegas. Correct me if I'm wrong. Except this looks outside. Venetian has a fake sky. It's all indoors. But this reminds me a lot of that. Like the water looks the same and everything, and the architecture. I think it's the Venetian. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone knows.
But I do recommend taking a Grab taxi instead. If you've never been to Italy or at least the Venetian in Vegas, I recommend checking it
Okay, yeah, that looks nice. I might have to take Rhea on the boat there. I think she would like that.
out. It's a really beautiful indoor replica. You can also just eat at a restaurant, do some shopping while you're there, or ride a gondola boat for $7.
Pretty cheap.
If you're staying in Makati, hang out at one of the many parks and green spaces.
So, I would love to do this, hanging out at a green space, but it's just so hot in the Philippines, man. Like for me, it's like going from one place to another where there's air conditioning. That's because that's how I treat it here. I live in Houston, and it's so hot in here in Houston, especially this past summer. It was so brutal. It was like 100 degrees every day for like two and a half months. It was awful. So I treat it like the heat back home. Like you go outside just for commuting somewhere, and then you go into another place where there's air conditioning, and so that's kind of how I treated the Philippines last time. Cause like man, especially in Bohol, like there was like no wind. Like I would expect like island areas to be like windy, like some breeze coming off the water, but man, like it's just the air was like still. I didn't get it. I was like, we're on the beach and like the air is just still and humid, and it looked beautiful, but like man, I was like just sweating buckets, and it was crazy.
On the weekend, catch a farmer's market with local vendors and live performances. Don't go out of your way for these parks or markets, but if you're nearby or staying in Makati and want to check out a chill local event, add these markets to your list.
I want to do like a market that's like they're just serving food everywhere. I guess you could say street food, but it's like just a market for like food and yeah, you can buy vegetables and stuff, but like you can try little bits of food here, little bits of food there. I think there's one market I found I think it's near Makati or in Makati, or it might be by the Chinatown. I can't remember. I have it saved on my Google Maps, but I definitely want to go there because I want to try some of that because there's gonna be like interesting foods to try. And hopefully, I don't get sick.
Manila has so many malls, some of the biggest malls in the world. Mall of Asia is probably the most popular one in the Philippines.
Yeah, she's not lying. So mall culture here in I don't like saying calling everything a culture or a movement or like if you watch American football, it'll be like Steelers Nation, and it's like shut up. Um, but like going to the mall here in America, that's like dying. Like in some nicer areas, there's still a lot of action. Like kind of by where I live, it's kind of a nicer area in certain parts, and the malls are still popping. It's mostly on the weekends though. But like over there in Asia and in the Philippines, like mall culture is like at an all-time high. It's like, and it's these giant malls. It's like take a normal mall here back in America. It's maybe two, maybe three levels. Over there, it's like five levels, and it's like each level goes deep, like just this whole section, like just like a normal. So get your normal mall in America. You know how you have these big sections of the mall where you can go down and walk down. It's like that over there, but five levels of that, and it's just they have everything there: grocery stores, car dealerships, like everything you could think of is there. It's crazy, and there's so many people. I loved it. I mean, I wish I could just walk in there all day, but I didn't have that kind of time. That was just in Cebu. I can't imagine these bigger cities. I'm guessing they're going to be way bigger, which I don't even I can't comprehend. I got to see it.
Malls here are always busy, but if you're going to add a mall to your stop, add Mall of Asia. I went to the Mall of Asia specifically for an event, but you can Google how huge this mall is. It has an ice skating rink.
Yeah, this ball here, it reminds me of the one in Las Vegas. I haven't been to back to Vegas since they built up that new ball sphere they have with a screen on it. This kind of reminds me of that, but the one in Vegas looks better. But I want to go back to Vegas and see that. I don't know. I've been wanting to get out of America and see more of the world instead of just traveling around America. Because I've been to Vegas, New York, Chicago, the Grand Canyon, places like that. So I'm wanting to see more of the world now. So that's why I went to Egypt and Philippines. Going back to the Philippines this time, but I'm planning for Japan next May. So be on the lookout for that.
Concert grounds, and way more. Last stop is Cubao in Quezon City, one of the busiest areas in Manila. It's an area full of malls, eateries, and stores. I added this specific
I heard Quezon City. I hear it's like not a good part of Manila. Like it's a bad part of town. Um, I know it's a separate city, but I mean it's basically like next door. So I heard some bad things about that area, but you know how people are. I mean, a few people have a bad experience, and now that's like you know for tourists that's like the general thought of how it is over there. And then you get there and it's not that bad. I mean, it's just maybe they didn't have their wits about them, and there was one of these people who were just had their heads in the cloud and not watching themselves. But let me know in the comments if you've been to Quezon City. I mean, if it's great, I'll take a trip over there. I don't care.
quickly to check out the Wish Bus, which records live performances of local Filipino artists. Check out their schedule on the Wish 107.5 bus website. I have more videos from my visits to the Philippines linked below. Let me know your favorite place to visit in Manila in the comments. See you in the next one.
Excellent. Okay. What a great small video. It was only 3 minutes long. Let's get everything big here for the comments. Let's go through the comments. This is a really good video. I mean, she was quick. Boom, boom, boom. 8 places to go visit and let you know, and then she's out. So I really like videos like that. Okay, only 4 comments here. Okay. Simple and straight to the point. Great recommendations. Thank you for sharing. I'm the 1,000 subscriber. Okay. Yeah, it's a small channel here. I'll give her a subscribe. This is a good video. A lot of very informative this year. I'll give her a like as well. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait going to Manila and seeing the big city. Um, Also, for anyone willing to comment, I appreciate it. But I know Muhammad Ali fought there way back in the day. I can't seem to find anything other than they named a shopping mall after him near Makati, Ali Mall. But outside of that, does anyone know if there's anything historical like that you can go to where maybe Ali trained, or is there something dedicated to that whole, you know, that whole time, Thrilla Manila? Um, I would like to go see something like that. Anything having to do with Muhammad Ali and the fight that happened back in the day. Um, that would be very interesting to me. So if anyone knows of anything like that, like maybe they have a museum or something. Yeah, anything having to do with that outside of that Ali Mall, because it's just a shopping mall they named after him. I mean, there's not going to be anything Muhammad Ali in there. It's just going to be just the name of the mall. So, but like a just something that's dedicated to that time when they came, because that was huge back in the day. That was huge in the 70s. So I would like to see something like that. Anyways, I'm just repeating myself. So, um, like this, if you found this video interesting or entertaining, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And comment and go in the comment section. Let me know what's going on with Kazan City, the Ali thing, and I'll respond in the comments. I'll be in there. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.